welcome to Lockdown Made Easy with the really cool team. I was thinking about what to present you today, and I was walking around the house looking for something that you guys might have at home as well. And my attention went to cups, plastic cups, and I realized every time there is a party, I buy a lot of cups because I think there will be kids and it's easier to just use plastic cups or paper cups, and I buy them and we always use just like maybe 5 of them and the rest is unused, and they either end up in a box somewhere on top of the presses or they go to the bin, which is such a waste. So I thought maybe if you do the same as I do, maybe you will be interested to see what fun and educational things we can make with kids using cups. So for today's episode, you will need any sort of cups. So if you have any cups at home, they will do. And then it will be handy if you have any colored paper, a marker, glue stick, then maybe some googly eyes. But don't worry if you don't have them. Do you remember we done a lot of projects before when we just used page and a black marker to create a little eye? Okay, so are we ready? Let's see what we are going to create today. So the first idea I found was Olaf the Snowman from Frozen. If there are any Frozen fans, stay tuned in, and I'm sure your little ones will be delighted. I would love to have a paper cup, maybe like this, that it's completely white, but I don't have one. So I decided to use my see-through cups and just put a white page inside. That will do the trick. You can do that, or if you have paper cup that's completely white, that's even better. Okay, so what do we do with this one? So first you need your 2 white cups. Then you will need your black marker to draw Olaf's face on it. So what I'm going to do, as I'm using my see-through cup and a page inside, I'm going to do the drawing here on top of the plastic cup. So we're going to start with the eyebrows. Olaf has very distinctive eyebrows. So we're going to draw them. Now, just like that. Okay, cool. Then you can do either way. You can either draw the eyes or you can use your googly eyes and stick them on just underneath the eyebrows. So I'm going to use the googly eyes today, but you can do any way you want. Okay, so we're sticking the eyes. Now, it looks like this so far. Okay, now then you will need the nose. So for the nose, just get a little bit of orange paper and cut out a small triangle. Okay. Oh, which way does he have it? I think he has it that way. Okay, you see that? Super. And then you can draw the mouth. You know the way he has like one tooth? Yes, I'll try to achieve that. I will show you how I'm drawing it. So I'm just going to go like this with a little rectangle for the tooth, and then just color it in here inside with the black marker. Now you can make some little lines here on the nose. Okay, so there's the face, and it was very simple, very fast, wasn't it? And then what we could do, if you take the other side, the other cup, you just draw buttons on it. And of course you stick them together like this, okay? Now, at that point, you can already use it for loads of different things. So for example, imagine that you're having a frozen party and it's so simple to do. You can make them as party favors with your child and stick some sweets inside. Like lollipops or jellies or whatever you fancy, and then maybe put a little ribbon around it and put a child's name here, and you give them out like this as party favors. I think it's a very cute idea if you're doing the DIY parties. But what you can also do, if you have at home a little, you know, those fake candle lights, or maybe you have a glow stick, anything that lights. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, yeah, it's lit up. And then if you put it inside, I don't know if you can see, that's glowing, but then you put it like this and you have a glowing Olaf, so it can work as a little night lamp or just as a lovely... when we do this activity with our kids, of course it depends on the child's developmental stage, because you can make them for your 3-year-olds just so they are amused and amazed by seeing Olaf that glows. If you're using them for older kids, they can do the drawing of the buttons. They can stick the eyes and the nose, which of course is great for the fine motor. The next project that I will show you from the disposable cups is a little night light, and again we might use this tea lighter. If you don't have them, don't worry, because you can use other things. But this project I came across and I thought it was lovely. You can use it as a present for a granny, or somebody that's close to you, or you can put it on your child's nightstand as well. I'm sure they will enjoy it. So what you will need for this one, you will need a plastic cup. Now that's my only white one that I have, so I kept it for this project. And then any stickers, stars, hearts, anything like that. I have a pre-pack of heart stickers. They're glittery stickers that my daughter absolutely adores. But if you don't have anything like that, you can cut out little shapes, maybe from glittered paper, or any paper really, just something like I have a gold page here, but again, you don't have to have those things at home. So the idea is to look around and see what you can use. Maybe some ribbons, or maybe you have some wool, anything that will decorate the cup. So the first step will be to start sticking the little hearts, in my case, on the cup. And when your child does that, well, let me tell you, they absolutely love stickers. They love glittery stickers even more. And by doing this simple activity of opening the stickers and sticking them on, they're working that pencil grip, and it will help them in the future with the writing skills. So the fine motor skills we're working here. What else we're working are the hand and eye coordination, the focus, paying attention, concentration, all those things, just by this simple activity. And it is mess free, which is great. You don't have to take out any paints or much preparation, just a pack of stickers and a paper cup. Okay, so I did something like that. Then we're going to get some wings, because we're making a guardian angel. You can use a white page, or I'm tempted to use that gold page here, but anything that you have. So if you just cut out a piece, like a square, and fold it in half, and cut a shape of wings. So you're just cutting one wing, yeah? If it's folded in half, you just cut one wing, any shape any shape you want. So I did something like this. And I'm going to stick it now at the back of the cup that I've prepared. Okay, you see that? Yeah. Okay. So then it's really up to you what you want to do. You can cut out a little face, draw a face, and maybe have some wool or some ribbons and let your child stick little them as hair of the face of the little angel. But what I did, and I think it will be really cute as a project, I just cut out my daughter's face out of a picture. And we're going to stick it here. I'll show you now. I'm going to stick it here like this. So you have this cute little angel. And then if you put that candle, that fake candle, inside, you're getting this lovely glowing angel that you can give as a handmade gift by your child. I'm sure every granny, every granddad would love to have their little grandchild, especially now when maybe they cannot meet, or maybe when they are far away somewhere. I think it's a very thoughtful and cute little project, and so simple to make. Another project that I will show you now when using cups is a paper cup frog, but you can make any animal that you want. I just chose a frog today because I found a lot of green paper at home. So I already covered my cup with some green paper here. And the next thing that I will do is to cut out some eyes. So again, you can use your googly eyes, or you can cut 2 little circles. With the frog, it will be really nice if you cut circles like that. The bigger they are, the better. Then you take the rest of your green page and fold it in half and make a circle bigger than the one that you cut out of the white paper. That will make a very nice effect. It's springtime now, so making a frog art would be a nice starter to a conversation about tadpoles and frogs and spring and things coming to life. So you could really have fun with this one. Okay, so look at my 2 eyes. So what am I going to do? Let me see. I'm just going to draw black dots here for the eyes. Okay, so my eyes are ready, very simple. And then I stick the eyes to the top of my cup, the way that they stick out. I will show you that now. Okay, you can already see the frog making shape. So the next thing I did, I cut out a little shape like this when I folded red page in half. And then when you open, it's like a lip shape. Actually, the bigger, the better, the cuter they will look. So you just stick them. So you just stick them on here. And then with the black marker, you draw through it and you draw a huge smile. You see? So there's our frog. And now, of course, you can add loads of things to it. So for example, what I will do, I will take the green page again, and I will cut some long arms, just like that, and stick them at the back here. See? And then you can cut the feet as well. I will show you now. So I take more pages. Yeah. Okay. So I take the page and I fold it in half. I don't need the full one. And I will need to draw something just outside of the... So for making the frog's feet, you can just draw a circle around your frog and then make toe shapes like that. You see that? And of course you could. So there you go, it looks like this. Then you just put the glue here on the edges and you stick the rest of the frog onto it. And you have this cute little frog. I'm sure the kids will enjoy playing with it. But as I said, apart from the usual and apart from the obvious benefits that you get by doing arts and crafts with this project, like the eye and hand coordination, the pincer grip, fine motor skills, concentration, attention to detail, all those things are being practiced every time that you do arts and crafts project. But with this one, you can start the conversation and you can develop the child's vocabulary as well by talking about tadpoles and springtime and frogs growing and toads and anything you want to bring to it will be. Our next project will bring loads of fun, and it's a rocket launcher. We're going to make a rocket launcher now, but it could be anything that you want it to be. It could be a bunny hopper or anything that will make things jump. You will see it in a minute. So for this project you will need a cup as well, but it's better to have a sturdy cup like this, not a cup like that, because I found them a little bit too wobbly and they might not hold the idea of the rocket launching. So you need a cup and you need some elastic bands. If you have 2 elastic bands and you cut them, so you have elastic strings, yeah, like this. Okay, so what you do, you cut the cup, tiny little cuts like this, just to put in the elastic band. Okay, I'll show you how it looks like now. Like this. So you cut it in the opposite ends and put the elastic in. Now, you don't want it to be too tight. It needs to give a little bit. Okay, so I have one and then another one. Let's see. Okay, so this will be your launcher. And now you need to make something that we have to launch. So we will do the space rocket. I will use half a page, maybe even smaller for that cup. Yeah, it depends on the size, but you can do anything you want with that. It's just an idea. So let's do it with the space rocket. So I'm just going very fast to draw a simple space rocket. You can have a look how I do it, but it's really nothing fancy. I'll just draw a triangle on top, then I do a little rectangle, and then wings to the side, and here for the, yeah, you can ask your child to decorate it. You can ask them to draw their own one. You can make it way fancier than the one I'm making here, because this one is just to show you the idea of what we will do. Once you have it cut, you stick it onto the cup this way up, yeah? So the open end on the cup up. So as I said, could be anything, and you can be way more creative than I am here. I just want to show you the idea, and then you can make it work and how you want. Okay, so what you do then, you launch the rocket in the launcher and let it go and see it fly. Just like from this angle it will be better. So you just launch it here, you press, and then it just shoots up. There you go. I'm sure there will be loads of fun. When I started preparing for today's episode with the cups, I obviously took the cups down, and my daughter, who is 2.5, she took them and she started making loads of fun with them, and immediately she put something inside and started shaking it. Of course, it spilled all over, and then I remembered, yes, of course, the maracas. Every child loves them, and I'm going to show you how. So what you will need for making the maracas is the 2 cups, sellotape, and then anything to decorate them, and something that you will put inside. So I got just a little bit of pasta, but it can be rice. You can make few different ones. It's actually a great activity if you put rice in one and then maybe some pasta in the other, maybe more rice in one and less rice in the other one, because I'll tell you about it in a minute, what we will teach doing that. But like let's just have a look. So what I've prepared is the 2 cups. Again, I don't have any fancy cups, just the see-through, so I need to decorate them some other way. So this time I decided to put some orange paper inside, and then you put your pasta or rice in. And then this is how simple it is. You just put one on top of another and just sellotape them. Sellotape them around just to make sure that they won't open and the rice doesn't spill all over your carpet, because you'll probably not be very happy with me then. Okay, so let me... So you just go around and sellotape it firmly. You can use few layers of sellotape to make it stick better. Now, and then you can just go crazy and decorate it any way you want. This is a great moment for your child to get creative, and they can draw things, they can stick things, you know, they can make little flowers, hearts, zigzags, whatever you feel like. There is no right or wrong, which is the beauty of those activities, because they will all look great and your child can unleash the artist if they want. So I'm just drawing little things here and there just to give you an idea. But of course you can stick some lovely colored paper on it or decorate it much better. But there you go. You have the maraca. And as I said, if you add different materials, the sound will be different. And this is a very good activity that you can extend later on. Let's say make loads of them, maybe make 6 of them or 8 of them, and put them into pairs. So put the same amount of the same pasta into 2, and then the same amount of rice in another 2, and then another amount of something in another 2. So make them in pairs and ask your child to go and shake and check the sound and match them, which sound is the same and which one is different. This is very good for practicing their listening skills and developing their musical ear, that we very often overlook because we focus on other aspects of child development. But this is quite important as well, and it helps the child in the future in learning languages, in performing in music. And I don't know if you know, but musical brain is very much connected to the mathematical brain. So if you encourage your child to do music and practice rhythm and sound, they will do better in maths as well. So there you go, simple, very simple, but very educational. There are so many things that you can do with the cups, but I think I've showed you the most exciting ones, but I would like to tell you about a few others. So as I said yesterday, my daughter just took the cups and started playing with them. Shaking was one thing, but the other thing was that she started to stack them. And again, it's so simple, but if you let the child, if you give them loads of cups and you tell them, you know, so now try to build a castle, or let's see what tall tower you can build, and just ask them to do this and build, and you can build with them, then you can destroy it. There's always loads of fun, and then you can ask them to rebuild again. Here, this is fantastic for the eye-hand coordination and the concentration. Definitely they will enjoy that, but they can use their imagination to build other things and see how it works. But it also is an introduction to physics. Simple as that. The other thing you can do is to play bowling. So decorate all your cups any way you want. Stick some nice things on them, make little animals. You can use the frogs and all that for this as well. And set them up as the bowling pins, and have a little ball and let the child roll the ball into them and see how many fell down. So this one you will have early maths of counting how many fell down. You will have the gross motor skills, playing ball and trying to roll the ball into them. It's very good for their development and their coordination as well. And the other one that you can do, of course, is to set them that way and have a little ball and try to throw the ball or something else. Like I have a pasta here, so you can put points on each of them and ask your kids to throw something in and see if they do it. This is very good for the coordination as well, and they will have to focus and they will be practicing their aim. So a lot of benefits, look, just from the simple cups. And then if you give your children a lot of cups, some sellotape, markers, colored pages, and say to them, create something. Let's see what you can come up with. They will have to unleash their imagination, and it will be time spent way better than in front of the screen. So good luck with that, and hopefully you enjoy that. That's it for today, and we will see you next week. Bye!